Hey guys, and welcome back to Cosmochlo. I have been absent for basically the whole of this year because I basically took a chance and I went to America for a few months and I worked out there and I explored it, and it was the best experience of my life, and it's made this the best year of my life. So I haven't actually been here on YouTube, and then when I came back I was just so busy getting back into work and just seeing my family and then just getting back on track. So I'm now ready to start fresh in this new year. So this is going to be my 2015 favourites. My first favourite is this. Oh my god. This is a word I can't say. The Mercilla. I don't know. It's the cleansing water by Garnier. When I bought this it was new. Which is why it has the old cap. Because now they come with new caps. It says 200 uses. I'm pretty sure I've used this more than 200 times. It is just absolutely amazing. I bought this near the beginning of the year. I think it's mentioned in another video, but this is just absolutely insane. I have used it near enough every day for just clearing my face because my face might feel a bit grimy, for getting rid of eye makeup, face makeup. I just use it all the time, every day, multiple times. And it is honestly the best thing I ever bought. This is how much I have left. And I feel like I've used a lot more than that. I feel like I've used 2 of these bottles and I've still got that much left. So this product has been my absolute favourite thing in 2015 because I've just been able to use it every single day and just kind of get on with it. And it's been just insanely good. It gets off all my makeup. Obviously because it is white and... obviously because it is a liquid and you need to put it on pads and wipe your face, there is some points of your face which it doesn't get all off because that's more to do with the pad you use rather than this. But it is so good, and it's so easy to use, especially at night time when I just want to get into bed and I can't be bothered to like just do this whole thing. This is really good, especially like in the morning if I've woken up and I've still got like a little bit of makeup on. I just think this is amazing, and I've used it every single day of 2015 from the moment I bought it. Next I have 2 brushes. These are really random because these are quite old brushes, but I only recently bought them earlier this year. They're both from Real Technique, and the first one is the Expert Face Brush, and the other one is the Stippling Brush. I have always used the same foundation brush, and it just never... I just always knew that I should be using a foundation brush, but I hated using it because it just didn't seem to do the job that I wanted, and I just absolutely hated it. I decided to experiment and I came across these 2 and I just fell in love. Like, they've been around for ages, I've just never thought to use them. This one is really great for like a light coverage, and then you can build it up with this brush. But literally this one's so great. I used this one today. I just literally dab it all on my face, do little circular motions. It is just absolutely fantastic. And this one basically does the same job, apart from it applies it a little bit more thicker instantly, which is just as good, and it just leaves a smooth coverage, and I just absolutely love these 2. I wish that I found these sooner, but they're now my new favourite foundation brushes. Next is this. I have just repurchased this, so this is brand new. I've not actually taken it out of the box yet, but I'm going to, so I can show you. This little thing here is insane. So this is the Duo eyelash glue. Oh, hey Albert. Hey Albert. Yep, he's chilling. Yeah, this is the Duo eyelash glue, and this is absolutely insane. So I bought the green one of this, so it comes in a green packet. I bought that when I was in America because I really needed eyelash glue because it was so rushed when I went to America. Like, I found out 2 days before I left. Not 2 days, I found out like 2.5 weeks before I left, so I just kind of didn't have everything I wanted. I didn't even know what I needed. And I really needed eyelash glue. So I went out and I bought this one in the green one, which I think is just the normal clear one. And I hated it. It just didn't do what I wanted it to do. It was just absolutely awful. I don't know why. I really don't know why that was. I just absolutely hated it. but the girl I was with used to always wear fake eyelashes on a night out or like when we went out, and her eyelashes stayed and they look great. And I was like, which one do you use? And she said the Duo one, and I was like, oh yeah, but I use that one and it's really shit. And she pulled out this one, and it's basically the dark toned one, so you can see in the picture there it comes out black. And at first I was a little bit nervous because I thought I'll pull it on and it will just, if I smudge it, it'll go everywhere. But it actually turned out to be absolutely insanely good, and it's the best thing I've ever bought. Well, best thing I ever borrowed. So I decided to buy it. Now this is my second tube. It's just absolutely insane, and they do last a long time. It's my second tube because I lost my other one in America. I think I just threw it in the bin. And it's just so good. It keeps your eyelashes on all night or all day. It's dark toned, and I personally like that because even if you're not wearing eyeliner, it doesn't make it look like you're wearing eyeliner. It just kind of adds a little bit of depth around your eyes, and I just think it's absolutely insane. I really like this. It wasn't even that expensive either, so I would definitely recommend this. And it's just been a favourite of mine this year because I've always struggled with eyelash glue, and this one just popped arse. The next thing is a Saint Tropez bronzing powder. So I got this last Christmas in a Saint Tropez gift set. It looks like this, and it looks like this. This is incredibly dark, as you can see. It's a lot darker than like a normal bronzing powder. It's because it's meant to be used with a fake tan, so it's a little bit more orangey toned, because obviously a fake tan does give you that little tad bit of orange tone. I absolutely love this because at first I'd put it on and I'd be like, this is absolutely awful, like what have I done? I just look horrendous. But I'm wearing it today and I've discovered how to wear it in a way that works. So I use this mainly for contouring rather than like a bronzer. So instead of like scraping it on everywhere, I just lightly, and only a little bit because a lot of this goes a long way, I just go around my forehead at the top, and I literally just go a little bit in here, a little bit in there, and I'm good. This also smells really good. Oh, it just smells so good. It reminds me of holiday, like if you open up a holiday bag, that's what it reminds me of. It's just so good. I would recommend, well, I don't think you can buy this individually, I'm not too sure, but I would recommend this. I just absolutely loved it. I've used it throughout the year. I took it to America with me because in America I did get a little bit of a tan. It has faded entirely now, but I got really tanned, and it was just amazing. I absolutely loved this, and I couldn't have asked for a better product to help me contour, which is weird because when I first got it I absolutely hated it, but I've used it near enough every single day and I just find it absolutely fantastic. The next thing is for my brows, and that is the Soap & Glory Archery. I have always been not too bothered about my brows, and then it hit me that, wait, I need to do them, like, this is awful. Like, I used to pluck them, and I used to fade them in, colour them in, but I've had really bad experiences. Like, I've gone for the phase where I've done them really dark and just awful. I've done it when I've not done them enough. I've done them when I haven't even shaped them. I finally feel happy with how my brows are. I wish they were a little bit more like this, but I feel like it wouldn't suit me. So I'm happy with the brows I've got, and I love using powder. I absolutely hate using anything else. But then I came across this, which is the Archery, and they do two different types, but this one is the one that has like the little pencil thing on the end. I don't even know, it's like a crayon, and it is so good. And if I just put it on my hand, see, look, I have to do a couple of strokes for it to come out. Can you even see that? It's just such a beautiful colour, and it's not like if I do the line, it wouldn't be harsh, it would be light. As you can see, I had to just quickly do that a few times. Oh no! My dog's just eaten one of my products. Damn it. You naughty boy. Naughty. He just swallowed it. Oh. Anyway, so I find this product absolutely great because it isn't too harsh, and you can build it up or you can do it light. And on one side it has the little scrapey prong thing, which name I don't know, which is quite good because before you can like shape your eyebrows, colour them in, and like you can shape them again, and also it just helps to blend it out. And I just really like this. I don't think it was that expensive again. I think it was literally like £10, which isn't bad whatsoever. I discovered this, absolutely fell in love, and I use it near enough every single day. So I would definitely recommend this and nothing else. Well, I would recommend other stuff, but this just in the year has really stood out for me because I've always kind of stuck to the same powder, and I jazzed it up, and this has been a favourite of mine. The next thing is eyeliner, and I'm wearing this eyeliner today, and it is just, it's insane. And that one is the e.l.f. Precision Liquid Eyeliner. This I got in America for literally like $3, $2. Like, is e.l.f. a good brand? Like, I really don't know, because we don't have it here in the UK. But it was so cheap, like all their products are really cheap. Like, I bought some fake eyelashes from e.l.f. for like $1. And this eyeliner is insane. It's so liquidy that it's almost like perfect. You know, you get some that's so dry and you're like, oh, it's dry, it's just not working out for me. And some that are way too liquidy that they're just basically like messing up everything and like watery. This one's like in the middle. Well, no, it's more liquidy than it is dry, but it's absolutely perfect. I love using this. I use it every single day. It's a godsend. My dog's growling at me. So yeah, anyway, this is just absolutely perfect. It's my all-time favourite. I wish we sold it here in the UK because for such a cheap price, I would definitely repurchase this. It's just been my favourite all summer. It was my go-to product in America, and I use it every day back home. I literally only use it now for like, when I say every day, I mean every day if I'm like doing something great. If I'm literally just going out to our town, I try not to use this because I love it so much that I don't want to like waste it. So I would just recommend this. If you live in America and you have this, or any other country that has this, definitely get this. It's so cheap and it's just so worth it. I wish that we had e.l.f. here. No, my luck, we do have e.l.f. here and I'm just being stupid. But it's just absolutely insane. I just love this eyeliner. The way it's designed is perfect. It's got this little brush at the end and you just can do the perfect flick. Oh, it's just absolutely perfect. Recommend this 100%. So I've tried to get into eyeshadow a lot more this year, and I really have. Like, my eyeshadow, I feel like, has been wild. Like, I've had some days where it looks absolutely bad, some days where I think it looks great, but overall I just loved it. I just showed you the product. I've just loved experimenting with eyeshadow, and my all-time favourite is actually this. Well, I say all-time favourite. My favourite this entire year has been my Soap and Glory palette, the Perfect 10, which I got last Christmas. I got another one this Christmas, and it had like different colours in, so I'm not going to show you that because I haven't actually used it this year, last year. But this one is so beautiful. It barely has put a dent in some of them, which is absolutely crazy because I use this like every single day. It just has the most perfect neutral colours, and they're all really glittery, which I love because I love glitter. Like, glitter eyeshadow is my favourite kind of eyeshadow. And these ones are just so pigmented, and I can literally, like, if I get the black one, it's like, oh, it's just so great. They're so pigmented, but at the same time they're like not too pigmented that it's like overpowering, because obviously eyeshadow can come across really bad if you put it on wrong or you put too much on. So this one's just really good because it's pigmented enough to stand out, but also you can build it up, and I just use it every single day. My favourite colours are the vanilla, which is this one here. It's just a little bit off-white, and I always use it underneath my eyebrows, which I've got on today, and sometimes I use it as a base. I use Pink Tea because this one is the only one that isn't glittery, apart from vanilla. That's the only one that isn't glittery, so I sometimes do it to cover the whole of my eyelid, just to kind of, if I'm not wanting to wear that much eyeshadow today, it just gives it a little bit of colour. And I also love Gold Coast and Sunset, which are just, oh, they're gold and it's like a beautiful orangey brown. They're just so beautiful, and they look really good in the autumn. They look really good for a night out, and I took this to America with me. I loved it. I didn't regret taking it. I'm so glad to use my new Perfect 10 palette because they're limited edition. They only come out around Christmas time, and they've got more pinky tones than this one. So I'm so excited to use that, but this has been my absolute favourite this whole entire year. As well as that, earlier this year I got the Sleek Makeup Party Box set, which I did a video on, and I got the, what's it called, Storm palette, which I've never really used sleek makeup before, and everyone always says how pigmented it is, and this is insane. Again, it's got the goldy tones in there. Everything here is glittery apart from the brown and the black, and also a nude colour here. But apart from that, everything is so glittery. These two pink colours in the corner are absolutely insane. They work insane together, and I've done some amazing makeup looks on my eyes this past year with this palette in particular, and I've just really enjoyed using it. Like, it's just been an absolute favourite of mine, as well as the Soap and Glory. I try to use both of them every single day. Actually, no, I don't try. I do use both of them every single day because they are my go-to palettes. They just never fail, and it's just nice to have like a selection of colours that all work well together on one palette. And I also combine the two palettes together. I just absolutely love these two. I think I'm going to buy some more sleek palettes because they're absolutely insane. So moving away from makeup, I have a favourite pair of shoes which I only bought halfway through the year, and I think I've worn more than any other pair of shoes, and they are these. Oh, they're so beautiful. I am not a girl who wears trainers or sneakers or just anything like that. I have always worn boots or dolly shoes and just everything that's like kind of girly. I'm not saying that trainers aren't girly, but they are a little bit more on the fitness side or the kind of casual look, whereas I've always been about leather boots, high boots, short boots, dolly shoes, little tie-up shoes, just everything like that. I've got a really itchy nose. Sorry, I'm recovering from a cold. Oh, okay. I've only ever worn like Converse and things like that, and even then, what? Oh no! The black that was on the back of my hand is now across my nose. Great. Anyway, finally. So I've only ever worn Converse, and even then I don't wear them too much. I wear my DMs, which tie up, but of course they're boots. Like, I just have a different range of shoes, but I just don't own any kind of trainers. But over the summer I was working at a summer camp, meaning I wore trainers every single day, and they were trainers that did not come back home with me. They were disgusting, they were ruined, they were cheap, and that's what they were for, because at this summer camp, we were a sports camp, and we did a lot of stuff, and my shoes basically got ruined, which is what they were for, so I got rid of them. But then I decided I actually really liked wearing trainers, and I wanted to get a nice pair. So on my very last day in America, in my very last day in LA, should I say, I went to a shopping mall, and I didn't even go out with the intention to buy anything because my flight was that day. I just literally had to kill some time, and I went into a Foot Locker and I saw these, and I just fell in love, and I thought, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I did. And they were only $100, which is like 60 quid, which isn't bags. In the UK, I think they were retailing for like 90 quid. So I did get a good deal there. I wear them all the time. And look, I wear them all the time and they're not even that dirty on the bottom. But they're just absolutely beautiful. They're so comfortable. The only thing I don't like about these is if I wear them for too long, it does start to hurt like the top of my foot. I don't know why. Maybe I tie them up too tight, but I just absolutely love them. I just think they're beautiful. And I remember when I came home from America, because I had not seen my boyfriend in like 4 months, I was like, I want to look my best, and these were what I wore, and he was like, what the hell are those? In a more shocked way, because he knows I don't wear these kind of things, and he noticed, and I was like, yeah, they're my new shoes. So yeah, this is what I bought, and this is what I've been wearing near enough every single day since the day I bought these. And although it isn't the whole entire year, they're still a massive favourite of mine because it's definitely a good buy. And I'm glad with this. Oh, in my mouth. This is definitely a really good purchase, and I'm so happy. I can't wait to add to my little collection. Now, this is what my dog actually just bit up, and this has really annoyed me. Because he always does this, and I actually think I mentioned this in a previous video, but it's basically this denim rucksack from Primark. Look at it, it's so good. When I say denim, it's like fake denim. Like, look at this, it's so flimsy, like you wouldn't be able to do it with denim. But I just absolutely love it. It was great in America because it just looks so good travelling with it, and it being on my back, and I have like pictures of me wearing it, and I just really thought it was fantastic. It did everything I needed it to do. It carried everything I needed it to carry. And I mean, there were some days where this was absolutely heavy, especially when I went to the Disney parks in Florida, which is why I've still got my badges on there. So I've got the first visit ones. I'd never been to Florida before, and I'm celebrating, and they gave me that because they were like, you're celebrating your first visit. So I got this one. I have things in here which literally like weighed a ton, like my professional camera, my like autograph book with 1,000 pens in there. Then I was like carrying my purse, which weighed a ton as well. And just I carried everything in here, and it just really did the job. Like I went to water parks with this and had my towel in there, and it didn't really stretch that much. Like I think maybe this little handle thing stretched, but overall it just literally, it took all the weight. It didn't break. My friend's bag, she was nervous her bag was going to break, whereas my one was like staying strong. So I'm so happy that I bought this, and I can't wait to like do a little bit more travelling and like wear this on my back because it just looks so cute. And I just look at this bag and it just reminds me of like good times in America, which reminds me of 2015, which is why I just thought I'd include this bag. My last favourite is actually my dog Albert, but I've locked him out the room because he's done my nutting all day, so he's no longer my favourite. When we bought Albert, he was literally this big and he was so cute. He's now like this big, huge dog. He's not huge, he's a small breed. He's a King Charles Cavalier, so he's a small dog, but he's bloody huge compared to what he used to be. And he's just still in these puppy stages, and he's just biting everything and chewing everything, and it does my absolute head in. And he just loves the attention. So he's my favourite. He's outside though because I've locked him out my room for now. But that's it. That's all my favourites for 2015. I really hope you enjoyed this video because I haven't been here and you haven't really been seeing what I've been getting up to. So I've let you have an insight into some of my favourites and why they're my favourites. And I've just really super enjoyed this year. It's been the best year of my life. I wish that if I could repeat this year I would, because the past previous years have been really shit. I'm not gonna lie. And this is the first year that's been really great. So I'm so happy that with 2015 it was an amazing year, and I hope 2016 lives up to that as well. That's all I can say really. I really hope that everyone else had a great 2015 and it was amazing, full of magic and just everything that you could have ever dreamed of happened in 2015. And I hope that more happens in 2016 for all of you, and hopefully you'll be seeing me a lot more as well. So that's it for this video. Yeah, goodbye 2015, hello 2016, and see you in my next video. Bye! And he just loves the attention. So he's my favourite. He's outside though because I've locked him out my room for now. But that's it. That's all my favourites for 2015. I really hope you enjoyed this video because I haven't been here and you haven't really been seeing what I've been getting up to. So I've let you have an insight into some of my favourites and why they're my favourites. And I've just really super enjoyed this year. It's been the best year of my life. I wish that if I could repeat this year I would, because the past previous years have been really shit. I'm not gonna lie. And this is the first year that's been really great. So I'm so happy that with 2015 it was an amazing year, and I hope 2016 lives up to that as well. That's all I can say really. I really hope that everyone else had a great 2015 and it was amazing, full of magic and just everything that you could have ever dreamed of happened in 2015. And I hope that more happens in 2016 for all of you, and hopefully you'll be seeing me a lot more as well. So that's it for this video. Yeah, goodbye 2015, hello 2016, and see you in my next video. Bye!